Hello, my name is Jonathan Story, and I would like to talk to you today about why a college degree isn't always the best way to start a career. In my past experiences of trying to obtain a good paying job, I have two degrees in computers. And with these degrees, I had a hard time searching for a job after I graduated college. Now, I didn't graduate from a university, I graduated from a trade school in which I learned a specific trade. So, with that being said, though, it was still hard to find a job. Constant months of searching and getting no calls back with two degrees and multiple other certifications. And that's what I'd like to talk to you about next is some alternatives to degrees. Industry certifications are a way where people can earn these certifications on their own time and not have to deal with the stresses of college or the anxieties of making sure an assignment is due on time or student loan debt or even just the possibility of not being able to find a job after college. So, these are some of the main points I'd like to talk to you about. Student loans are one of the main reasons why people right out of college are going into debt and they're not able to climb back out. Climbing into thousands of dollars of debt right out of college isn't giving young people the best way to start a great life, nor to set them off right out of college. All these high interest rates, and not only that, thousands of dollars in debt, all for a piece of paper that says, hey, I know a wide variety of this specific trade. When there's another alternative, such as trade school or technical school, like I went to, where you learn a specific trade, but in the long term, you'll be able to learn that specific trade and go right to work. But those are certifications through a school. It's not really like a degree, but it's very similar. Now, there are also industry certifications that you can go for that will help you learn those specific trades on your own time instead of going to a university or trade school, like I said previously. So, getting back to the job searching, a lot of people are having a hard time finding jobs outside of school once they graduate. I remember whenever I went and searched for a job, I would not get any callbacks at all, even though I had these two degrees and I'm thousands of dollars in debt. And like I said previously, that's just really hindering the student in the long run. And not only that, it's giving young people or young collegians really not a great start once they get right out of college. So therefore, it college degrees are really just a money pit at this point. People should be trying to go for certifications in their specific study instead of trying to go for this piece of paper that just says, hey, I attended this place, I tried to learn these traits, but then again, I'm thousands of dollars in debt. Please hire me. That just sounds kind of desperate if you ask me. So, therefore, leading on to my next point is that, apologize, is that all these high paying school loans and all of this not being able to find a job, and it's just a horrible way to get out into the world to get a good job started. I think that these alternative ways of getting a job, other than a college degree, would set people off a lot better when compared to going 4 or 8 years or getting a master's rather than I'm sorry, I messed that all up. So, going and getting certifications instead of a degree, you can really cut down the amount of time that you would have to take to get a degree. Plus, it's cheaper usually. Usually, industry certification is around $200 versus a college degree, which takes years and years of work and study. So, therefore, I believe it's a lot cheaper and it's a lot more sufficient to go for industry certifications or go to a trade school where you can learn something in a lot less time and a lot more cost effective. So, thank you for listening to my speech tonight. I hope you have a great night. And not only that, please, I hope you keep in mind that these options are always available for anyone and any time. You don't always have to go to college. You can always learn a different skill and you can always learn something different instead of wasting your time in college or university. Thank you for your time and your cooperation. My name is Jonathan Story. Please email me if you have any questions.